today's video, we are diving into the top 5 most terrifying commanders in 2024, and number 3 might cause you to lose tons of friends. This is based on my opinion and it can be subjective. Hi everybody, welcome to Zap Zap Magic. My name is Darren and let's get into it. Of all the calamity beasts, this one probably takes the cake. Coming in at number 5 is Maha, its feather knight. This giant bird can trample, and if your opponent wants to get rid of it, they have to discard a card. Not so bad, right? But wait, there's more! Your creatures your opponents control have base toughness of 1. Just 1! Unless they have any other anthem effects or +1/+1 counters on it, their toughness will always remain as 1 as long as Maha is on the battlefield. Imagine Avacyn having 1 toughness, Ulamog having 1 toughness, Pride of Hulklake having 1 toughness. Well, that's not too bad, right? I mean, Avacyn and Ulamog having indestructible, they can't die even if they block. Unfortunately, these cards exist to wipe your opponent's board clean. Also, there are some instant speed -1/-1 cards too. Moreover, you don't have to pay too much life into Toxic Deluge or mana into Black Sun Zenith. By the way, if Maha and any of these 2 cards are present on the battlefield, your opponent literally can't play any creatures. Sorry token deck, sorry big creature decks, and sorry defender decks. When Ulamog and Kozilek decided to join forces, Ulalek is here to destroy your opponents by having tons of value. Ulalek Fused Atrocity is ranked number 4, and it definitely brings a lot to the table. This commander gives Eldrazi access to 5 colors. Moreover, this commander essentially allows any of your Eldrazi spells or triggers to become 2 as long as you pay the 2 colorless mana. Imagine having 2 Emrakul cast triggers and take control 2 of your opponent's turn. Imagine having 2 Ulamog the Defiler cast trigger and exile half of their library. Sure, you can keep only 1 Emrakul and 1 Ulamog, but that is still very scary. What's even crazier is when you have Echoes of Eternity and Roaming Throne on the battlefield. That is going to be very chaotic and messy. Moreover, did I mention the Eldrazi deck access to 5 colors now? Yeah, you might see some of these 5 color good stuff in the Ulalek deck too. Guess who managed to secure the 3rd place? It is Winter Misanthropic Guide. This guy allows everyone to draw 2 cards at the beginning of your upkeep. Wow, that is so generous, right? Until you read the next paragraph. Yeah, your opponent's hand size will decrease depending on the number of card types in your graveyard. Here's a checklist of the card type in Magic the Gathering. Now, to get this online, you will need at least 4 card types. Then your opponents can only hold 7-4, 3 cards in hand. But wait, what happens if you have 7 or more card types in your graveyard? Well, that's 7-7. Yup, that's right, they can't hold any cards in their hand. By the way, they have to discard those cards at the cleanup step. If you have these cards on the battlefield, which is why I say you're gonna lose tons of friends. Outlaw at Thunder Junction does offer some powerful legendaries, but I think this one sticks out the most. And this is Stella Lee Wildcard, who secured a silver medal in my list. The first paragraph is just impulse draw, but her second paragraph is where the good stuff is. You can copy any of your instant or sorcery spell as long as you cast your 3rd spell onwards. Now you might be wondering, that is not too broken, right? Honestly, that's what I thought too, until I realized, what if you can untap her and do it again and again? Wouldn't you be copying that instant or sorcery spell multiple times? That doesn't sound busted. I don't know what is. The most obvious win condition of this deck is Twisted Fealty, where you create multiple Wicked Road tokens over and over again, making your opponent loses 1 life each time this aura is put into a graveyard. With these cards, You can essentially draw your entire library and win by casting Thassa's Oracle or Jace Wielder of Mystery. Moreover, those Magecraft cards are going to be very happy when you copy those spells. Here are some honorable mentions before I go into number 1. I want to mention Storm, Force of Nature, and Yeager, Eater of All. Storm, Force of Nature can only be found exclusively in the Marvel Secret Lair. If you're one of those lucky owners, this commander is super strong. Flying and Vigilance are already a powerful keyword combination, but when she deals combat damage to a player, your next instant or sorcery spell has Storm. Yeah, imagine having multiple of these. Yeager, Eater of All from Bloomburrow is annoyingly powerful. Making other creatures as food artifacts just open a world of combo possibility. It feels like this commander is 2 or 3 cards away from comboing off. I know Murder at Karlov Manor isn't one of the best set of the year, but there is one legendary creature that did come on top. So the first place goes to Voja, Jaws of the Conclave. This card isn't part of the main set. It is a promo card when you open your Murder at Karlov pre-release kit, making this card hard to come by. Voja has very scary ability. This monstrous wolf can attack without consequences, and it will deal tons of damage. And to add insult to injury, if you want to remove this wolf, you have to pay 3 more mana. If you think that's bad, the worst is yet to come. Whenever Voja attacks, you put a number of +1/+1 counters onto your team based on a number of elves you control. On top of that, you get to draw 1 card for each wolf you control. Your team gets bigger and bigger, and you get to refill your hands too? Who designed this? By the way, you're not gonna see this wolf come down fairly at turn 5. With greens and elves, this card is gonna come down as early as turn 3 or 4. Luckily, it does not have haste. On top of that, you could run some wolf cards or some changeling cards, as it can count as elf and wolf too. Did I mention this card and extra combat cards exist too? Yeah, this is why Voja is ranked number 1 in here. That is all for this video. What are the most terrifying commanders you ever faced in 2024? Let me know down in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, you guys. Catch y'all in the next one. Bye!